exactly. All right, so to get back to give you a real quick wrap up, the whole Pariah name, yada yada yada. I wanted to try and make it. I wanted to show that not only was it that we wanted people to feel like it was a family, we also I felt that the word Pariah itself is kind of a misnomer related to geek culture. And the fact that in the early 90s and even before then, and even slightly later than that, nerds were kind of hush-hush. You didn't talk about it. You put on a face to everybody else. That way you weren't made fun of. People liked you. You could fit in with people. But now, like, nerd has kind of come to the main front. Like now, like you got your jocks playing your Call of Duty, like, and you have people talking about Zelda. Like you've got all sorts of stuff that's happening all the time, everywhere. That 10, 15 years ago didn't happen. So that was the background story. I felt that Polk County and at least Central Florida, both between not only the North and South and East and West, didn't have a representation as far as a nerdapalooza went, if you will. And so I wanted to try and keep it centrally located in at least Polk County, because I wanted to kind of show that even in untapped markets, because your Orlando and your Tampa are so retardedly saturated with conventions by this point, I wanted to show that.
Saturated with retarded.
Well, it didn't. However, you rearrange my words is your business. I'm not on tape saying that. So, I wanted to show that even in areas that had been previously untapped, there are still like-minded individuals. There's still people who enjoy this. There's still people that would want to support something like this on a mere conceptual idea at the very least, no matter where you go. So Polk County is a good symbolic place to put it, because it's a market that no one has ever even thought about entering into, but yet there is still a somewhat decent following in the area. So that's Maine.
Actually, that does bring up a good question. Like Ben and I were talking about that this year before the con even, because Lakeland is a little remote.
I bet.
But it is right between Tampa International and Orlando International, so it's easy for us to get guests here. Really, that's no lie there. Because it takes us as long to get here from Orlando International Airport as it does to get to my house from Orlando International Airport. And I live in Orlando, so go figure. The other thing that I think, to build on Ben's point, for me coming into it more late first year and then going through this year, because we even talked like, well, would we ever want to upgrade? Would we ever want to move it to Tampa or Orlando? And after talking, we were like, no.
Palatka!
Yeah. Well, no, because it would lose its feel. I mean, I know at least I do. I think Ben speaks the same way. We actually prefer something like this on a more intimate level, on a smaller level. We would rather it be what it is and grow a family. And so Pariah Con, I don't think would never work outside of Lakeland, because it would never be intimate enough. It would never be what it needs to be. The small family con that everyone knows where it is, everyone's comfortable, you know, you can learn each other's names, you know. Would we like to do something bigger? Sure. I mean, even Jamie and I were talking about that too. It's like, should we do a second show? Should we do something and build off of what's here? And you know, maybe down the line, who knows? But this, I think, only works in Lakeland. I think Ben may have had an unintentional stroke of genius, because, or stroke, but because this is a great place. Like Will comes up from Miami. You know, it's a good place. We had actually several people who came up from Miami to join us this year, and it's a good place that's kind of out of the way. So you're intimate. You're not getting an influx of people who, you know, just come in to be like and leave. You know. And you can, and in a way it actually improves, and this sounds silly, but it improves the quality of you guys, the attendees, because you are a little more dedicated, and you are, you know, you're now in your own little bubble. You're not in the middle of Orlando like, oh, let's just go grab a pizza or something, or let's go to Disney World. It's like, no, here's, you know, you're out in your own little area. So I think Lakeland, surprisingly, for this kind of con, family con, a new term invented here, it works. And I don't really think it would work anywhere else. We'll take she has one, and who had one? We'll take two more. We'll take hers first, because we'll take in the back.
I gotta say, I really appreciated that you guys had this fun in Lakeland, because I live in Auburndale. It's like 20 minutes away, and there is nothing to do in this county. Nothing. Not a single damn thing. And so I saw, oh my God, there's an anime convention in Lakeland. And most of them are like, Tampa, Orlando, that's like a 45-minute drive. I'm not gonna do that, and I don't have the money for it. And this was like, $25 for the pre-reg, and then, it was in a, good, cheap hotel rooms, and, I was just really grateful that somebody had decided, oh my gosh, there are nerds in Lakeland. But one thing that I kind of was sad about was that I was trying to advertise at my college because I wanted other people to come here, because I'm like, dude, you can nerd out here. And everybody was like, what the hell is Pariah Con? And I'm like, well, you should come.
It's funny, my friends, I had several friends who were like, hey, come down for the weekend, come hang out with Jamie and I. People that know us, and like, come down. Oh, where are you going to be, Pariah? What the hell is a Pariah Con? So yeah, Jamie had a great idea later in the thing called the street team. We'll have to do something more with that next year. And to your point on the hotel rooms, that's another good point. Cheap hotel rooms are great for cons like this. So that's another advantage of Lakeland. You want to say?
I was just gonna say, there's no porn in Lakeland. There's cows in Lakeland. What? And you guys have Legoland, which is like right down the way, which I hear is like better than Disney.
It's not. It's terrible.
Well, you also have to remember it was built off of Cypress Gardens, and really we all remember going there in 5th grade. And what did you do? You looked at a tree.
Unless you're Legoland is not fun. Like Legoland is fun for like 5 to 7 years old, and like that's
Then they have the opportunity
as far as
But they brought the ski show back, so therefore Legoland is cool in my book. Because that was in Jaws.
In answer to your outfit
Alright,
and more related,
we have one more?
in class, have you?
I was an FFA, I raised my cow and then I killed it and ate it.
yes.
I also want to say thank you for being one of like 4 people who's glad that this is in Lakeland. I cannot tell you how many times I've had to justify this, so thank you very much.
I have a mom who thinks
You have a mom. I'm very proud of your kid.
mom here that
Yes,
is
ma'am.
very happy.
Is there?
Having Lakeland. Does not like driving long distance.
That
She has 3 daughters that she brought here. She wants to know, don't stress out. It was amazing.
Did she buy stuff?
She bought stuff.
Alright. This is such a supportive person. I don't believe that she's real. I think that you're making.
She can't find room for some reason.
It's okay. Follow the sound of my voice. If you are a mother and you support this convention, please follow the sound of my voice so like she can prove that you're real.
My mom has 2 daughters.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. Okay. Well, who are we taking the question from?
Well, there was someone up front, but we're running into closing ceremony. We could just take the other question.
Why don't we just make this closing ceremony?
We go to closing ceremonies now.
Okay, here.
Okay, so we're now switching to closing ceremonies, by the way. Okay. Yeah, clap time. So for closing ceremonies, unfortunately, are any of the guests still here?
George.
Yeah, no. I'm just kidding, Catherine. Okay, well, I'll go over the guests that I know are not here and available. First would be Flula. Flula flew out this morning. I believe you read the Twitter post he posted, and do you still have it? He said some pretty cool things about you guys, so he had a great time. Who here got to see him and who enjoyed him? All right, so is he someone you guys really like, that kind of entertainment personality?
Beautiful person.
He is a beautiful person, very beautiful person.
So Flula on Twitter said, "Thank you for some excellent times on this weekend. I am so stoked to be here. Fun panel, sassy show, and most dope attenders."
So yeah, if he didn't make his panels, he even did like a live beatbox at Pariah Con, bumblebee titties and tacos. It's just random. But treat parts is funny. But yeah, so Flula really enjoyed it. You guys were great. He really appreciated it. I hear at one point he was in the elevator going up and down, doing beatboxing with people in the elevator. So I think that was good. The other individual who had to take off, I guess the dog was pooping all over the house or something, from what I heard. But Larry, our tattoo guy, actually that's my book. Larry, our tattoo guy, if any of you did not get a chance to see him or meet with him, I do have his flyer, which has his contact information on the back up here. He had a great time. It's his first convention. It was his first panel. He really thanks everybody who made it to the tattoo panel. It was a lot of fun. It was interesting having him. And we learned a lot about just me and him hanging out talking about how crazy the tattoo world can get. Hopefully we'll bring, he's local, so hopefully we'll be able to make it again next year. We can do some more tattoo panels. I mean, how many people are tattoo enthusiasts, ink people? Come on, don't hide. Show your pride. There you go, awesome. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely, like, I'm sick. Torch can tell you. I don't know where Torch is. We killed Torch.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's horrible. So, and then another, one of our other guests, is George Lowe. I guess, like, you're still here, so you can like say your farewells. I think you're purple. I don't know.
One of those ray things that popped
Did you get beaten? You're
It
purple.
only appears me right now, kids. It's all effects. What should I do?
Did you just say goodbye? Or?
Well, I love to say goodbye. Not as much as I love to say hello, but Daddy enjoyed each and every second of it, except for the unpleasant, sweaty man who worked at the hotel and kept rubbing me. Every time I got in the elevator, he's like, "So you talk for a living? It's exciting to me." It was a unique experience. And of course, so many sights and activities and things to do and smells. Did you? No Febreze. Did you get stuck with the 3 kids who smelled like cup of soup? Oh man, yeah, that happened to me earlier, but that's okay now. No, it was great big fun. Upset this man, and he's half asleep or something. Everything okay, sir? You're okay with me, right? We're fine. You and I, we have that special connection, don't we? I'm sending psychic messages to you. Later, George Lowe gets his butt kicked in the parking lot, so don't miss a second of the excitement. Jathan and I actually shared marrow, which was unusual. We gave each other a marrow transplant using a hotel fork. We'll discuss that next time around. Look at this man. He's discovered he has another arm. Hey, where'd that come from? What the hell? What was that? Of course, Jeff and I bonded as only two brothers of comedy can bond. Jeff later in the day yesterday took me out to a wooded location and duct taped me to a pine tree and had me squealing like a pig. So that was uncomfortable. And of course, I got to meet Echo, which was delightful fun, I must say. The very talented and rapier-witted, she's quick. You got the wackies. Say a few words.
Tell kids how much you love me. Oh no,
She froze up like a deer in the headlights. No, you had fun. You were telling me how much fun you had. So tell them how nice it was to meet them and how much you enjoyed it.
It was nice to meet all of you and see everybody again.
So there you are. That wasn't so painful, was it? If you'll lie on your side, we're going to put you out so you don't feel anything when you sit. Is it the terror? No, but look, I am your enabler. I'm getting you through that. I'm walking you right through what's going on here. Jeffy.
Tell them how much fun you had with Brett, since he had to leave early.
You know, poor Brett. I don't know if anybody knows. Poor Brett. Apparently a dyslexic person who'd been hit in the head with a shovel took Brett to the wrong airport. And so, having the good Southern manners, I'm really sorry. I didn't know it was you.
No, I'm like, it wasn't me. No.
So it's a guy over there going, "It's Tuesday." But now he's doing that to me. Did I drive Brett to the wrong airport? I gotta be nice. This is your guy. That's your guy. So having the delightful Southern manners I have, I call Brett late in the day and I'm like, "Well, how's EK, buddy? Are you there?" And Brett goes, "I'm in Charlotte." So it was like the Amazing Race. I'm like, well, what's next? I don't know, I got this thing I got to do. Apparently I go and build a haystack out of cheese, and then I get to go to Phoenix after that. It's like, just like the Amazing Race, man. It's cool. It's an adventure. So then he got to Phoenix apparently later in the day. Then I asked Jathan, where is he? Oddly enough, he's in Sri Lanka right now. He has to convert to Buddhism for a few hours, and then he gets to come back via Wales, where he has to learn the alphabet in Welsh. Then he gets to go to Portland, but again, he has to stop in Iceland and have a concert with Bjork. I was totally unaware of that. But I just loved it, man. It was great. You know, you don't like when bad things happen to your friends, but there's that shameful side of me where it's like, Charlotte. Well, why'd you buy an antebellum home, dumbass? Enjoy your visit. He did get first class. But in my book, Brett's a first class guy anyway. So there's the segue right there.
Eric.
Hey, there's Eric, another first class guy.
Tell us how much fun you had, Eric.
Tell us how much fun, Eric.
Our master ninja.
Yeah. Well, you know, actually, we did my panel today. Chance came in and asked me about the mixer, and we went over mixer technology and how to do this and what are you going to do this. Nobody actually asked any questions during my panel, so I ran AMVs. I had a lot of blank looks. I wasn't very good at it, so it's not like I'm a trained instructor or anything like that. So
big hand for Eric, everybody.
At every convention, which is take a bunch of toys out of boxes and play with them for a little while and put them back and forget about them for like an hour, year.
That again comes back to porn. See?
I'd like to say that I don't have any porn, and that would be, you know, a wrong characterization of me, but I do have Alice in Wonderland. That is awesome. Look it up, old school 1970s.
He forgot to tell you guys, he confess it, say it. He's got a really rare one with Victor Bono and Imogene Coca. And I mean, it's a big sweaty mess. Who gets this thing? Thank you guys for having me. I hope we get to do it again.
Ben had a fit and had to leave to take care of it. Cancer's kicking in. Anyway, I just want to thank everybody for being here. I hope you all had a really great time. You guys, if you like the badge art and everything that was done by Keel Hall Kate, who's an artist. She, I believe, is still in the dealer's room. I think they were packing up.
Everybody say hi, Kate.
Hi, Kate. Way to wait for three. That's how we roll. Also, if any of you are looking for something to do later this year on the coast, there's UmiCon in Daytona, September 17th. We would like to give a big shout out to them because they helped us run our overnight ops. So, and by all means, go support, be a part of the con family. Anything else?
Do you have anything you want to say to people? Or you like them?
Do you have dates for next year? No, we do not. We're gonna sit and
Go get some
for a
dates
few minutes.
Yes, I'm 30 years old, male. I like long. Oh, wait, not that kind of date. That's right. Sorry. So for next year, is this okay? Here's the big question. Because last year we were in June.
We were in June.
June 10th. This year we're in April. What do you guys like better? Let's see. Do you guys like the earlier April, or do you prefer later towards June? So April. Closer to June.
Not during finals.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll have to. That was kind of a oops. We'll have to pay a little more attention to this final. But April seems good. Okay, so we'll work with Jathan. Jathan has the luxury of working with the hotels. How about the location? We worked on it this year to say we need lots of improvements like ACs, so on and so forth. Is the location still okay? Did it work out?
More elevators.
Hands in the bathroom.
Pants in the bathroom?
No pants.
Fans. Oh, George knows all about fans in the bathrooms.
He likes it when they watch.
Let me put it this way. You were wondering why I kept walking into the giant wind chimes of love over here trying to get to the safe bathroom. It never fails. I'm always going to be the poor guy that goes in after some kid has had a medical procedure and is changing packaging. The bandages are off, and it's just, you can tell even the hotel is trying to like pull the pin in bleach grenades. And the bleach grenades are powerless against whatever some of these kids are doing. It's like they're eating roadkill, or they're unhealthy or something, but bile should not be a part of going wee-wee.
So yeah, okay, so notes, bathrooms, actually it's funny, to another bathroom story, on the 6th floor, where I usually spend most of my time, there's the restroom for the men across from the gaming room. I remember last year, the urinal was out of order, and I was just like, I cannot wait, so we got to stay out of order with a little extra funk. The same thing happened this year, and I thought this year's like, look, you asked for it, you've had a year to get out of order, or back in order, so.
Just speaking of bathrooms, I do have to ask one question to the gentleman. Why is it none of the male restrooms had any paper towels?
What was
you in the male restrooms?
Well played, sir, well played. Okay, mainly because last night I decided to pull out, I wanted it to be a mother hen card, and people were getting drunk, and I was, giving water and crap, and I would send men to go get paper towels, and they come back, there's none in the men's restroom, where do we go? What did you do with it?
The simple answer is we're so full of hot air we just go dry. So
men don't wash their hands. One thing faster Wi-Fi.
Faster Wi-Fi. That's okay. So Wi-Fi. Yeah. That's the smoke devices that George spoke about earlier. We have so faster Wi-Fi, bathrooms that function. Pretty much, with fans, Did many people experience any AC issues? Because that was our biggest thing this year. We're like, okay, look, fixed AC. It's okay, all right. And they did. Some of the rooms you can see have been renovated. So okay. So we just want to make sure, because last year it was they've done a lot since last year, so we have to thank them. And they did have all 3 hotels working. Or elevators.
Yeah, understand that when we had our convention last year, 2 weeks before the convention went off, they had new people to start working for doing food and catering and events. And those 2 guys have turned this entire hotel around. They brought the actual owner of the hotel from China into here, walked her through and said, this won't work, and she just started writing the checks. So they've replaced all the ACs in the rooms. Some of them are still kind of all the new TVs, because if you were here last year, yeah, it was a better breakfast than last year, which I think might have given people salmonella. I'm not sure. We got several attendees that didn't return. It might have been the.
They had the fish.
Yeah, they had the fish. Stick with chicken.
Anyone else?
Yeah, they were working on it.
Which one is that?
The whole.
Hey, for those of you that were Rainmakers last year, it's 10 times better regardless, just at that one.
That's one of the biggest questions. Do we have any of the Artist Smartest Alley in here? Okay, did the dealer's room work out, or would you prefer to have your own little cave again?
I thought it was really good.
Okay, so the dealer's room worked out because
I have a suggestion for Rainmakers. Can we turn it into 10 forward and have somebody who looks like Guidance serving booze there?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Wait in the room and have a really nice window.
We need to call Whoopi. We watched a terrific movie last night. For those of you who didn't make Cold Theodore Rex. It was. I think we've had 2 years of awesomeness. Which reminds me, we have to give a special shout out and thank you to Full Moon Features, who sponsored our Cold Movie Night. I think the 2 most popular of their titles were Attack of the Killer Bimbos.
Yes!
Okay. And when I described Netherworld, when you get a chance to watch, when I described it, everybody went 8 poopies. So, 8 poopies. So, Full Moon Entertainment did a great job. They sent us all the movies. We were able to give out everyone who came to the Cold Movie Night was able to take home a DVD. So thank you everybody that came. Thank Full Moon Entertainment. So their flyers are up here. They're bringing back a lot of the great old B stuff that everybody, you can't help but enjoy. So we do owe them a lot of thanks. So they have their flyers up here. You should give them your support too. Let's see. I think we're. So is there any other questions anyone has?
Can we have longer Sundays?
That's actually something we discussed. The thing that prevented it last year was we could only get the hotel for 2 days. The thing that prevented it this year was it was more of a coordination thing on the director level, and again, the manpower thing. So we would love to have a longer Sunday.
Hell yeah!
So if you guys want to run events and stuff and help get us more content, awesome. So, yes?
I don't know. This is either going out stronger or weaker, but I just had a thought. Did you guys clear all the issues? Is everything? Because I thought of something, and it's either going to be a total train wreck or it'll be a really great way to end. So Jathan's really scared. No, it doesn't involve. No, everybody keeps their pants on this time. I promise. No, the pants. I'm sorry, and I'm particularly sorry to my friend over here who's going to kill me in the parking lot later. Okay, here's what I gotta have help. Okay, no, this is easy. Okay, we're going out. It's either going to be really strong, and the thing that's going to make it really strong or really weak is whether I get good help from this bunch. Okay, so I gotta have a hook, and the hook is down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Excellent. Keep it going. Keep it going. Thank you for letting us be ourselves again. 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 Yes, there's nothing like a white man doing slice film, is there? Thank you, guys.
One more thing, I know Flula's not here, but I know in closing he would like to say, donkey balls, douche canoe, booyah, dance.
And there will be, I believe Jake, you did confirm as well, there will be a Flula video this Flu's Day that might just incorporate Pariah. So check him out this week. He was really excited about learning new words from all of us, and finding out about Adventure Time. He ran around several times going, oh, it's Adventure Time now? Adventure Time now? This is Adventure Time now, right? Yeah, everything Adventure Time, yes, no. So we've enabled him to be able to see Adventure Time, so, yeah, so you should definitely, if you have not seen him or have not subscribed, I'm sure the next several weeks will be interesting. So thanks again everyone for coming.
Tell your friends to come again.
And give yourselves a hand. We're done. Okay. So you guys can chill out if you have questions. Hit us up. Otherwise, thanks for coming.